It's always a challenge when you're taking a book that people have loved for so long and bringing it to the screen. People have a very specific idea of who these characters are in their heads. When Charlie Plummer first read for Miles.
I'm Miles. Miles Halter.
When Denny Love first smiled and said, Pudge.
We'll call you Pudge.
When Christine Froseth first read for Alaska.
My reputation precedes me.
There was no doubt that these were the characters. I got sent the book when it was still unpublished, and I just immediately fell in love with it. I had never heard of John Green. He was an unpublished author at that time. I proceeded to write the screenplay. I wrote multiple drafts over many, many years, and I just had the suspicion that this movie was never getting made.
When it was about to be turned into a movie, I auditioned for it then, and I've carried her around for a couple of years now in hopes that it would be made into a TV show.
I started trying to think about how you could do it as a limited series, and I realized that you could give the audience something that you couldn't in a feature, which was a really immersive experience. And then you get to have 8 hours with these characters instead of 2.
I'm impressed. I'm surprised.
I'm not. Proud of you, Pudge.
You better slow down. You may actually become cool.
John has been an amazing part of this process. Before we started, he took me to Indian Springs, the school that he went to, which was what inspired Culver Creek. We went to the smoking hole. There's things that happened to him when he was in school that he would mention to me, and I was like, well, that's going in the show. The things that he loved about the show are things that are new to the story that weren't in the book. In the book, you only really get to know Alaska through Miles's, as John calls it, tragically limited point of view. And there was an opportunity in the show to be able to bring you inside of Alaska's head and have her stand on her own as her own character.
I had a lot of chats with Josh and Stephanie and John Green himself about her, and we were all on the same page. Here, I thought you were the one who's finally going to deliver me the answers. We've only just met, and you're already disappointing me, Pudge. Getting John's blessing on playing her, that's when I trusted the choices that I had made for her.
I am very drawn to coming-of-age stories, starting with The O.C. and through Gossip Girl and Runaways now. We always talk about this idea that when you're a teenager, everything feels like life and death.
Why do you smoke so damn fast?
Y'all smoke to enjoy it. I smoke to die.
This was a story that was just going to be about character and emotion in a very relatable world.
We have a bond and family fucked upness. We're the same.
We are not the same, because I would never do what you did.
I think for John, it's been really surreal to realize that Looking for Alaska is finally about to come out. We've both been at it for a long time. Never gave up hope. If you're a fan of the book, certainly I hope you feel like we've honored the book and that you understand how deeply we love the book and we've brought it to the screen.